Bitcoin's Lightning Network continues to grow by the day. We have more and more laps, that's Lightning Network apps being built on the Lightning Network, more things you can do with it, some amazing wallets that we're going to cover today that you can use for the Lightning Network. The overall ecosystem is starting to get really exciting as us, the users, can start doing more with it, and we can start to see more industry participation coming on board with the Lightning Network as well, which is key for its long-term adoption. In fact, we also had Jack Dorsey just yesterday or the day before came out saying it's a matter of when, not if, when his other company Square, which is a payments processing merchant, starts accepting Lightning Network payments within the application. So it's extremely exciting stuff as the Lightning Network development continues to ramp up. So in today's video, we're going to just discuss an overall update to the Lightning Network. How are things tracking? What are some of the things you can do with the Lightning Network? And how is the entire ecosystem coming along in terms of growth? So stick around, guys, and let's get into the video. So just yesterday we had, or the day before yesterday, sorry, we had Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter and the CEO of Square, coming out saying that the Cash App support for the Lightning Network is a question of when, not if. So I got that wrong. I thought that was Square, but it's not. That is his Cash App. Now, if you guys don't know, Jack Dorsey is a huge believer in Bitcoin. In particular, in fact, he's actually said that he believes Bitcoin is going to end up becoming the internet's currency, and he's super bullish on Bitcoin specifically. So I guess you could say he's a bit of a Bitcoin maximalist in that sense. But this is a really big deal with his app, the Cash App, actually getting behind the Lightning Network. So he's actually said here that we have a massive seller network of businesses of different sizes, and we would love to make Bitcoin payments as fast and efficient and transactional as possible, and that includes looking at our seller base and our register. It's not an if, it is a when. So moving on to the Lightning Network in particular, how are things actually tracking along? Well, over here on 1ml.com, we can see the growth of the network across a variety of different metrics. And what we can see is the Lightning Network is continuing to grow and has been for some time. So we can see the number of nodes now up to 6,182, up 14.65%. The number of channels growing rapidly up to 24,771. I remember when we were covering the Lightning Network last year, I mean, it started off with like a few hundred channels and a couple of thousand channels, and to sit here and see it at 24,771 channels is absolutely insane. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible. We can see over here on network capacity, there's 661 Bitcoin on the network. Now, essentially what that means, if I have this correctly, that's Bitcoin actually locked in smart contracts, which is required to actually set up a payments channel. And then we can see the node countdown over here as well. Now, some other really cool things here is you can actually see some of the stores and services that you can actually use Lightning Network with right now. So here are some links. You got Bitrefill, Blockstream, which we'll have a look at, Hodl Monkey, Jolt Fund, Living Room Satoshi. Now, I've gone through a lot of these guys because some of them are still in early development. Some of them haven't quite launched yet. And I'm just going to show you some things that you can actually do with the Lightning Network that actually work. So over here on the Graph Index Explorer, this is just a good visual representation of the actual channels and the nodes and how the Lightning Network is just growing like a spider web. It's truly incredible, the support behind it, and there's a reason why there's a lot of support behind it. Is because it is absolutely amazing. I mean, that's really is just as simple as that. The Lightning Network actually making Lightning payments. I've been doing it now for probably the past week using a bunch of websites. I mean, the speed is just absolutely unbelievable. You're talking between 1 to 3 seconds for a Lightning Network payment to go through, and that's sending like one cent, less than 1 cent, and the fee is so small that it doesn't even register. It basically just says no fee. So the Lightning Network is growing because it's good. It really is as simple as that. So this is the wallet I've been using to give these guys a plug. Wallet of Satoshi. These guys are Australian, and they're actually behind the living room of Satoshi. So they've developed this app. It's completely free, called the Wallet of Satoshi, just to give them a free plug. I've downloaded it. I've been using it, and it is so good. So I've actually been using websites, which will show you like these fun little gambling sites where you can send some Satoshis and play roulette. And essentially the functions are on smart contracts, so you can actually see the random number generators. And if you win Satoshis, you can send them back to yourself through the use of an invoice, and that's how the Lightning Network works. You can generate an invoice for a certain amount of Satoshis. So let's just say, for example, I won 1,000 Satoshis. You can generate an invoice for 1,000 Satoshis on the app, and then you can paste essentially I believe it's a hashed code of the invoice onto the website, or whatever website that you're drawing the Lightning payments from, and then you just hit withdraw, and then within like a second or 2 seconds, the Satoshis are back into the wallet. I mean, it is just one of the coolest things. So I highly recommend using this wallet, purely because it's just extremely good. It was the first Lightning Network wallet I used, and anything that's really good, I'm just going to keep using that. So these guys have also set up Lightning payments on Living Room Satoshi. So some of the things you can use with Lightning payments at the moment, you can pay bills, you can pay to a credit card, you can pay to a bank account. So these are some pretty cool things. BPay bills are things, like your power bill and your rates and your strata and all that kind of stuff. So Living Room Satoshi is arguably probably have one of the better use cases for Lightning payments in the industry at the moment, but we're going to have a look at some other pretty cool ones. These guys over here, the Energy Kitchen, I believe they're actually in Switzerland, and you can't see any items at the moment because they're not open, but when they're open, you can actually see items here, and you can actually pay for these items with Lightning Network Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. Here's one I've been playing actually too much. I lost some Satoshis in this one. This is really fun. This is lightning-roulette.com, and what you can do, I can actually see if I can actually demonstrate to you guys just how cool this is and just how fast Lightning payments actually are. So what you do, and by the way, I don't condone gambling at all. This is just a good demonstration of actually using the Lightning Network. So over here, if we just go 500 Satoshis now, just so you know, 500 Satoshis is, I think, like 5 or 10 cents, and I'll just put it on red, and I'll just press the play button, and it will actually bring up a QR code for 500 Satoshi. So I have the wallet open here, so I'm just going to scan the QR code. Wait till that pops up. Okay, so it's popped up on my phone saying 500 Satoshi, so you'll see it there, 500 Satoshis. Now here I'm going to press pay, and you watch how quick it comes up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, pay. Let's see how quick it goes. Done. So it's received the Lightning Network payment, and now it's going to actually roll. We'll see if I won some Satoshis. Come on, red. Nah, I lost. So I played this a little bit too much late the last couple of days, and I lost some Satoshis actually because it was quite addictive. But that is just like a demonstration of how amazingly quick the Lightning Network is. And this is just a very basic app because it's one of the first laps that's actually being developed, and people are just coming up with good use cases for people actually getting and have a play with it, see how the Lightning Network works, and see what capabilities it has. So some other things you can do over on the Blockstream store. You can buy some stickers. I actually tried to buy a sticker yesterday, but there must not be a channel open between the wallet of Satoshi and Blockstream because it wouldn't go through for me, but I was just trying to buy a sticker here. You can buy some pretty cool Lightning stickers. And over here on lightningnetworkstores.com, you can see a bunch of different other casinos and some other cool things that you can actually go through and use Lightning Network payments on, or just demonstrate. There's some cool games as well. I tried to download some games that one of them actually uses the Bitcoin network. You can actually mine things and collect items, and you can actually earn little bits of Bitcoin and Lightning payments, some Satoshis, but I couldn't get it working for whatever reason. And lastly, guys, we finally set up a Tippin.me account. Let me just move out of the way. So Tippin.me is a really, really cool website set up where you can connect to your Instagram, and then you can come up with your own, it lets you create a Lightning Network tipping code. So essentially you can tip us in Lightning payments. So I'm just going to send myself some Lightning payments so you guys can see. So I'm just scanning the QR code now. I'll send myself 100 Satoshis, so you can see there it says 100 Satoshis. Now I'm going to press done, and I'm going to press pay, and we'll see how quick this comes up. All right, let's see if you can see the phone there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, pay. See it loading? Let's see how fast this goes. Sent. Let's wait for the website to register. There we go, got it. So that's just how cool the Lightning payments are, and you know, we're going to embed this little link on videos as well. So if you want to send us some Satoshis, and we'd be stoked, guys. We'd be super, super stoked. So guys, that is it for the main video. I do have another video coming up that I'm going to actually go through 5 really cool laps, really cool Lightning Network apps that are working fast, that are well developed, that are nicely polished. I've already got I've already done all the research. I had to play with them yesterday. So that video is going to come soon. That'll go through, yeah, some really, really cool different web-based applications that you can actually use and pay for stuff with Lightning payments right now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't hesitate to give us a like. We really appreciate it. Comment, let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and come aboard, as we'd really appreciate you joining us here in the community. So that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.